At the 49.
To Hunter Henry. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Herbert now on second down. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Switch up, switch up. Shot 55.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. It's third down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Number 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And over the middle, this is Parker. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. That's complete right around the 8. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6.
Good.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
A gain of
1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Out of the gun, Herbert. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
To throw on 3rd down, Herbert. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Bobby McCain. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
55, 55. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there. 1st down.
11 on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Again, Herbert. inside. Henry's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw again, Herbert. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Chargers first.
Herbert operating from the red zone. This will be caught at about the 6.
Herbert.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
It's a gain of
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
23, Chargers 6.
From the 4, this is second down and 1. Draw play, it's Eckler. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Yard on the play. And it's third down.
It's Eckler again. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be fourth down and a few inches. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth. They'll run for it with Eckler. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Now the Chargers will again elect to go for 2. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Flushed out right. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They're on
first down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game, the interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, you're going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
At the 37-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Back two, Mike. Mike, back two. Mike, back two. Here we go, T. Here I come. Here I come.
Play action, now it's Tua. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there.
So in one play, you've lost an amount of yardage that our stat guy is still totaling up. Now there are mess-ups and there are mess-ups. I think this falls in the latter category.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Going deep here for Parker. And no, it's incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That catch good for only a couple. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Herbert toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
Well, the ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And they don't get the reception, incomplete. So now they're down to 17 seconds remaining. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Here's a toss right side for Breida. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line.
1st and goal.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And they'll indeed take a knee. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defense in front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
Final score, Dolphins 23.
Well, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.